Hello, this is Kaan from Turkey. I am an aquaculture professional and I'm working to improve the perception of the seafood consumption around me. Welcome to my podcast, Still Understanding Underwater. Today we are delving into integrating topic seafood consumption. I will provide insights into the consumption of blue mussels and discuss when seafood can pose health risks and when it doesn't. Let's begin. Mussels are a popular snack in Europe, often considered an alternative to sushi. However, I think they hold their each unique place. The cultivation of mussels has advanced and expanded, especially in Marmara Sea in Turkey, where numerous mussel farming facilities are located. Mussels are excellent source of quality protein and they are rich in omega-3 fatty acids. However, it's crucial to maintain proper cold chain conditions from the sea to plate to ensure their quality. Mussel consumption tends to increase during the summer months, although in some states it remains high throughout the year. However, for individuals not accustomed to regular mussel consumption, there can be potential problems. Let's explore the circumstances under which mussels can be harmful and how to safeguard against these risks. Let's do it. At the beginning, we should talk something about the water conditions. Seawater's conditions differ significantly from air conditions. Any seafood, once removed from the sea and exposed to air, becomes susceptible to bacterial growth. This leads to a faster spoilage of seafood after harvesting. This spoilage is primarily due to the seafood being out of water and subject to temperature variations. Neurotoxins produced by bacteria thriving on seafood exposed to warmth and sunlight can lead to poisoning after consumption. While bacterial growth on mussels on seafood cannot be entirely prevented, it can be slowed down by following certain practices. It's essential to emphasize personal cleanliness, avoid prolonged exposure of mussels to high temperatures, and ensure the cleanliness of utensils and equipment used. Maintaining a cold chain is critical for mussels to minimize bacterial growth. Mussels should be stored in ice or chilled water to prevent direct contact with mussel's meat and protect it from sunlight. Mussels are filter feeders, and their quality depends on the water they live in. In natural settings, mussels clinging to rock at the bottom or rusted pier legs may contain heavy metals. These heavy metals accumulate at the bottom of the water and are found in the mussels. Consumers should exercise caution when consuming mussels from regions with risk of heavy metal accumulation, such as areas near industrial ports, paint industries, heavy industrial areas, or power plants. Mussels filter water for plankton, their primary food source. If there is an excessive growth of toxic plankton in their water, it can contaminate the mussels, potentially making them toxic. This risk can also affect farmed mussels in ropes or baskets. Farmers aim to prevent such contamination too, but water conditions are not always under control. Another mussel source that you should avoid from river mouths are known to attract mussels due to the high availability of food, often including waste from human settlements. Sewage is still often discharged directly into the sea, and purification facilities may not vary in effectiveness. Mussels are drawn to these areas but are not always suitable for human consumption due to the risk of high bacterial loads and disease. Bacterial load reduction methods exist but may not be readily applied by everyone. A fundamental principle for seafood consumption, including mussels, is knowing the source. Whether you dine at restaurants or from a street vendor, inquire about the mussel's origin. For dedicated mussel consumers, identifying restaurants that provide safe mussels is essential. In conclusion, mussels from establishments adhering by hygiene standards are safe to consume. However, exercise caution when consuming products from informal or unregulated source. At the end of this episode, you can confidently enjoy mussels from reputable establishments that maintain hygiene during production and processing. However, exercise discretion when considering products from less regulated sources. Despite the potential risks, mussels remain a delicious choice, but always prioritize your health and safety. Thanks for joining me today and listening something about eating trustworthy seafood consumption. If you found today's episode as fascinating as I did, you are going to love the other episodes too. We'll be exploring more sea adventures and diving into unique seafood topics. Don't miss out on the next wave of excitement. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Whether you're a seafood lover or just an interesting story, there's something for everyone. And if you have a favorite seafood dish or sea story to share, I would love to hear from it too. Connect with me on social media and let's make this podcast a community of sea lovers. Thanks again to being parts of this journey. Until next time, stay curious, stay adventurous, and stay hooked on the Sea and Seafood podcast. See you in next episode.